I'm here with Ray Kazlaskia. He is the founder of Scenic City Solar. Ray, can you tell me a little bit about Scenic City Solar, when you started it, and why you decided to start it?
Definitely. We started in 2017 here in Chattanooga. I started in solar in late 2015, traveling to Minnesota and Massachusetts for community solar projects in the megawatt size. The whole time trying to get back home to Chattanooga to my family and get off the road. And after looking at the market and finding out about TVA, the LDC here and the utilities, and I found out that there was a huge space in the market that I could fill. So I got off the road and opened up Scenic City Solar in August of 2017.
If my research is correct, Chattanooga is a pretty green and eco-friendly town. Is that correct?
Definitely. It's highly rated for one of the best outdoor towns in the country. There's the Tennessee River that goes right through the heart of town. Lookout Mountains right there. It's a great spot for sun. Very, very good weather.
Ray, when you were first starting out, what was your biggest challenge, and what are some of the challenges that you're even facing today?
So the largest challenge ever, as well as that is a continuing issue, is the local authority having jurisdiction, the state, the county, the city, and the local distributor. Wherever we go, there's not a uniform install permit process anywhere. Half the utilities don't know what they're looking at. The other half think they know what they're looking at. It's really hard to navigate what paper goes where and who to pay. But at the end of the day, it always comes down to you have to pay for a permit, whether they understand what the permit's for or it's redundant. It's a continual red tape from the government.
At GreenLancer, we work in all 50 states, and we design and engineer blueprints all over, and we see that too. You know, there's no template for what's going to pass in one county, and the county, you know, right next to it, it could reject the plans that are identical for whatever reason. There's different fire offsets and electrical requirements. So it looks like things are slowly but surely getting towards a unified and singular system. Ray, do you have any advice that you would give to installers when it comes to dealing with these building and electrical departments, and really just dealing with the AHJs in general?
Get your local utility on your side. Something I did the moment I realized I was going to open up Scenic City Solar is I called my utility, found the guy there that commissions all solar and inspects all solar installations for my area, and I asked him point blank, I need to know what you need so that we don't have any issues, that you can show up to my job and know that I did it your way, and did it the right way. Whether it is the right way or the wrong way, it's how he needs it done so that he can improve our systems. And that was nearly 3 years ago. I made that call, and that first phone call I made to that first utility head is now a great friend of mine. He's commissioned well over 100 of our installations, and he's a great resource. And we do it his way, which is adapted because I had to teach him the right way.
You were saying initially that sometimes they don't even know what they're looking at, and what we always advise our customers to do in scenarios where it might be the very first solar plan set that a utility or an AHJ has ever seen, this is your opportunity to educate them. You know, don't make it overcomplicated for them. Get them on our side being the solar side. Educate them on how things work. Show them the production numbers of past systems and how things operate, the money that your customers are saving. I think it's just a great opportunity to educate people, and it definitely makes your life as an installer a heck of a lot easier.
Definitely. Totally agree.
So as far as when projects do get completed and you get through that obstacle, tell me about some of your favorite projects, the ones that you're probably going back and looking at pictures of and You actually shared some with me that I'm going to share with everyone. Tell me about some of those projects that you're really proud of.
So the one that stands out the most is one that we completed last year. It's a 500 kilowatt solar array load side for a large customer that barely scratched the surface of their usage, but it offsets their peak demand. It's a split system, 250 kilowatt of flat roof with a ballast, 3-story high, a lot of obstacles. The other half on a pitched roof with just as many obstacles. The SMA system that we used, great inverters, the core set-top inverters, but we'd coupled them with the Tygo rapid shutdown units, which ended up all having to be recalled, all 2,500 of them. We still made deadline, and it operated day one.
Awesome.
Pretty
happy
awesome
to hear that. Awesome. Well, I'm going to share these pictures, like I said, with everyone. Now, we've done about a dozen projects this year, if I recall correctly. Can you talk a little bit about your experience working with GreenLancer and really just how things have gone so far in working with us this year?
Yeah, awesome resource. I learned about y'all from a subcontractor of mine that I had subbed out for a pica islanding system residentially. They'd let me know that they don't do their own engineering and that they outsource it, which honestly made me mad at the time because I'd hired them to do a job. But when they came back with the design and the plan set, I was impressed. And I do all my own one lines and all my own engineering and plan set and everything. But the resource and the plan sets that I've received from GreenLancer are better than my own. And so unless it's something critical that I have to get done that's a little higher level and I'll do it myself, I'll be using GreenLancer for just about everything else.
Awesome. Well, we're here to help you grow. And on that note, Ray, where do you want Scenic City Solar to be 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I'd like to be in the entire Southeast. We're in Chattanooga. We venture as far right now as Knoxville, Nashville, Asheville to Atlanta. I'd like to eventually have an office in Atlanta, an office in Charlotte, another one in Nashville, one in Knoxville possibly, and grow the market, as well as get into some lobbying for better solar incentives that need to happen.
Wonderful. And how can people get a hold of you or one of the sales folks at Scenic City Solar if they're looking for design and a quote to put solar on their own home or business?
Great. Easiest way, 423-600-9500, or on Facebook, Scenic City Solar, at Scenic like scenery, sceniccitysolar.com as well. We answer nearly every phone call. If we don't get to it right away, we do call back. We are a locally owned and operated Chattanooga, Tennessee company.
Awesome. If you're in the Chattanooga area and you're looking to go solar, please give my friend Ray a call. Ray, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.